It's time to hit the hardwood for exciting high school basketball action on the Cool Hits Sports Network and Cool TV. Tonight's game is brought to you in part by Clark's Pump and Shops of the Tri-State, River Cities Builders, A&A Porta Potties, Stone Pharmacy, Greg Gibson Insurance, Callahan's Excavating, James Do It Best Hardware, Ashland Credit Union, Trace Hermanos Mexican Restaurant, Members Choice Credit Union, Ashland Community and Technical College, the Greenup Baptist Association, First and People's Bank, Kentucky Farmers Bank, Pure Country Automotive, Raceland Christian Church, Cut Tree Services, Gillum Drug, All That Blooms, Grayson Sporting Goods, Bowman's Auto and Collision Center, Eastside Kids Boutique, First Light Home Care, and Tyler's Pizza. Now let's go courtside for Countdown to Tip-Off on the Cool Hits Sports Network and Cool TV. And a pleasant good evening from the Palace on the campus of Raceland Worthington High School. Welcome into Countdown to Tip-Off on the Cool Hits Sports Network. James Collier, happy to have you along with us here as the Raceland Rams 12-15 welcome in the Fairview Eagles at 13-14. The Rams last night fell in late second fashion, 54-52 to Lewis County. They trailed early in the game, took a nice lead in the second half. Lewis County clawed back into it. The Rams had the basketball with 7 seconds left to go in the ball game, and a Christian Large jumper on the far sideline did not find its mark, and Lewis County gets out of here with a 2-point win. That sets the 63rd District tied tournament to where Russell and Raceland will play in the 1-4 matchup, Lewis and Greenup in the 2-3. That tournament starts on February the 20th up in Vanceburg. Looking at Fairview, they had a heck of a battle last night in which they welcomed in Lawrence County, raced out to a crazy big lead. Lawrence County got back in it. It was a back-and-forth battle down the fourth quarter, and Fairview claws away a victory by 3, 80-77. They've won their last two, including a 94-74 victory over Rose Hill back on February the 7th. This will be the third time these two teams have met this season. The first coming back on December the 13th. That was a 3-point win by the Rams in Westwood. Then they hooked up at the All-Lake Tournament in Menifee County, and Raceland pulled away in the second half, 64-42. Can the Rams do the most difficult thing a team has to do? That's win 3 times over the same team in the same season. We shall find out here tonight. Let's take a break. When we return, we'll take a look at our visitors on the scoreboard, the Fairview Eagles. We continue our Countdown to Tip-Off coverage on the Cool Hits Sports Network.
For those on the go, the smoothie connoisseur, the break room favorite, and for those that just never quite have it all, Clark's has what you need to keep your day on track. Make life easier and keep your busy schedule moving forward with everything you need at Clark's. Clark's Pump and Shop. Return, refresh, refuel.
Does your gas station or convenience store need a facelift? If so, call River City Builders at 473-4112 for your remedy. Big or small projects, River Cities Builders is a company for all your needs. We have extensive experience in the petroleum industry, from routine gas dispenser and canopy maintenance to above-ground, underground tank and piping work to full-blown remodels and new builds. Call River City Builders at 473-4112 for all your petroleum needs. We'll cover your back and keep your customers pumping gas.
When you have business away from home or a planned event far from your comfort zone, you're probably going to need a little help. Let A&A Porta Potties assist you with all your portable toilet needs. Whether on a construction site, planning for an outdoor wedding, or any other outdoor event, A&A Porta Potties are here to assist you. A&A Porta Potties also rents out storage containers, office containers, cooling fans, tables, and chairs. A&A Porta Potties, there is no event too big or too small for us to accommodate you.
My truck and I work all day long, so the truck has to be tough. But I want my truck loan easygoing, and that's what I get at my bank. Flexible terms, great rates. My truck loan works for me, just like my truck.
For great rates on loans for your next truck or car, see the good folks at First and People's Bank, the home office, member equal housing lender, FDIC.
Bless Your Heart Boutique in Grayson is your home for all the latest women's fashion, from sweaters, blouses, hats, jackets, skirts, dresses, jewelry, accessories, and more. Bless Your Heart Boutique has it all. And if you can't find the perfect gift for that special lady in your life, get her a gift card from Bless Your Heart Boutique. Open Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m., Saturday, 10 to 2, closed on Sunday. That's Bless Your Heart Boutique, 120 South Caramalone Boulevard in the Grayson Town Mall.
Back here at the Palace, getting ready for Raceland and Fairview in this third matchup of the season. Raceland has already taken the two previous meetings, but Rams trying to kind of knock off the rust from a tough loss last night to Fairview, or to Lewis County against Fairview here tonight. Looking at the Eagles, they've got some guys that can score the basketball. Tanner Johnson and Stephen Day. Johnson at 21.2, Day at 18.3. He also leads the team with reboundings in 7.7. Isaac Johnson pours in 7.7 rebounds a game and has just under 9 points. Tamel Smith will round things out in the double-digit scoring column with 10.3. Mitchell Cox, the 8th grader, is at 6.6. And it'll be interesting to see how this team matches up. Coach Thompson doesn't go very deep with the players that he rolls out there. And Raceland they've been kind of been running through some injuries, the kind of the sickness bug, if you will, a little bit. Jacob Gauze, I don't think, is going to go tonight. He rolled his ankle again last evening, so I think that was kind of an issue that is going to limit the Rams on the post presence. Now looking out there, seeing he is in just warm-ups there. Let's take a break, and when we return, we'll take a look at the Rams as we continue our coverage here on Countdown to Tip-Off on the Cool Hit Sports Network.
When you want real, authentic Mexican menu items, you want Reyes Hermanos Núñez. Accept no substitutes. None compares. Fajitas, tacos, burritos, quesadillas, chimichangas, even vegetarian choices. A kids menu, desserts and salads, a tasty, budget-pleasing selection for you and your family, unlike any others. Should be your first and only choice for authentic Mexican all throughout the tri-state. Ashland, Greenup, Grayson, Paintsville, Canova, South Point, Olive Hill, and Cannonsburg. Reyes Hermanos Núñez, the best around. In addition to the Greenup location, Stultz Pharmacy's newest location is at 437 James Hanna Drive in South Shore, but has retained the name you know and love, McDonald Pharmacy, with the same great service you'll find in the Greenup location, with free delivery service and their convenient drive-thru. Get your vaccinations and allergy shots, and of course, great prescription service at Stultz Pharmacy in Greenup and McDonald Pharmacy, James Hanna Drive, South Shore.
Stultz Pharmacy. Doubt, stress, anxiety, frustration, that was yesterday. Today is your day to get back on track to a brighter future. At Ashland Community and Technical College, we're open and ready to help now with ridiculously affordable, amazingly flexible classes that can lead to highly paid positions in IT, healthcare, and more. The real world's tough, but not as tough as you. Visit kctcs.edu/findyourcareer.
Hey fans, would you do anything to support your team? What about switching your checking account? With Ashland Credit Union's debit card, you can support your favorite team without changing your spending habits. Every time you make an eligible purchase with your debit card, Ashland Credit Union donates 10 cents on your behalf to the Senior Assistance Program. So come on in and sign up for your team debit card at Ashland Credit Union, 1300 Central Avenue in Ashland. Membership eligibility required, federally insured by NCUA.
Hey, I'm Erin.
And I'm Michael. Come see us at Bowman's.
Bowman's can do frame repair. They have a downdraft bake oven for a factory paint finish. And they get your vehicle back to its pre-accident condition with qualified iCar Gold certified technicians. Bowman's is also an ASE certified mechanical shop, providing transmission flushes, steering and suspension services, AC service, oil changes, and tune-ups. That's Bowman's Auto Service, Lexington Avenue in Flatwoods. Call 836-0837.
Back here at the Palace on Countdown to Tip-Off as we get you ready for Raceland and Lewis County. Should be Raceland and Fairview. I was still on Lewis County frame for less. I keep looking at Lewis County on my screen, and I keep saying Lewis County. I'm sorry. Looking at last night, it was a heck of an effort by the Rams that came up just shy of the mark. They had the opportunities to put the game away down the stretch and just never could figure out a way to kind of close it out, if you will. It was a valiant effort. And I talked with Coach Bryant after the game. I said, do you feel like that you got the shot that you wanted at the end of the ballgame? And he goes, no, that shot was probably about our fourth option. And felt like that they really rushed and did get the shot that they want. But had three players in double figures last night. Christian Lawrence led the way with 17. Connor Thacker poured in 11. All of those were in the first half, and coming off the bench, Jonah Arnett added 10. But the Rams just could not find a way to hang on down the stretch. They got outscored 17-9 in the fourth and final stanza after racing out to a 10-0 run to start the second half, which connected to a 12-0 run on a bucket to end the first half, in which they opened up a 10-point lead on the Lions, but just could not sustain it down the stretch. 2 games left on the tap for the Rams. They've got a district matchup with Green up here Monday night, and then they'll close things out with senior night on Friday with Lawrence County. Both of those games right here on Cool TV at 7:30 p.m. Again, the win by the Lions last night negates the need really to play the game tomorrow night, or on Monday night, I should say, with Greenup County, as both teams know where they're going to be. And it was funny, I kind of kidded with Scott Tackett last night. I said, so the only thing we wait on is to see who wears what jersey with the 2-3 seed. He said, I don't care. It's in Vanceburg. We're wearing white. So we'll see how things play out. But you look at the Rams and their scoring attack. It's Christian Lawrence, 16.1. Connor Thacker with 10.3. Jonah Arnett, the 8th grader, with 8. Jacob Gons with 8 as well. He's kind of been ladled with the injury bug as of late. He leads the team in reboundings with 6.9. Connor Thacker, 6.4. Connor Sutton has been a kid that's been a nice addition to this team. We'll tell you about his story throughout the ball game, but he has been a much-needed presence in the post, especially with Gons being beaten up and not being able to go here quite a lot down the stretch. All right, let's step aside for a break. When we come back, we'll take a look at our statistics and get you ready for tip-off. It's Fairview and Raceland from the Palace on the Cool Hit Sports Network.
Raceland Christian Church, 210 Caroline Road, wishes all of our area athletes the best as they compete in their respective seasons. May you be encouraged by your church family to run with endurance the race set before you in such a way as pleases Jesus, so that you gain the prize that never fades away. Raceland Christian Church meets Sunday at 9 a.m. and 11 a.m. at 210 Caroline Road, Raceland. Visit us online at racelandchristian.com.
You know, financial security begins at home with home ownership. If you've been putting off looking for a home because you think you can't afford it, you owe it to yourself to check out Members Choice Credit Union. Members Choice Credit Union has programs for first-time home buyers and more to help put you in the home of your dreams. Call, click, or stop by Members Choice Credit Union today.
Members Choice Credit Union, NMLS 411945, Equal Housing Lender. Call for additional information. Other restrictions may apply.
Hi, my name is Brian Horton, Mission Strategist for the Churches of the Greenup Baptist Association. We exist to revitalize, mobilize, and multiply New Testament churches in Northeast Kentucky and the world. The Churches of the Greenup Association are moving forward together in the Great Commission work. If you live in Lawrence, Boyd, Greenup, Carter, or Elliott counties, I want to invite you to attend one of the Greenup Baptist churches this coming Sunday. Once there, I know you will find a community of people who will welcome you and love you. For more information, go to greenupbaptist.org.
Visit Eastside Kids Boutique in Grayson for the best selection of clothing for boys and girls, including newborns. Eastside Kids Boutique has affordable clothing for every season, including t-shirts, sweaters, hats, and more. Eastside Kids Boutique even has items for that special lady in your life, including home decor, clothing, jewelry, accessories, gift baskets, and more. That's Eastside Kids Boutique, 603 East Main Street in Grayson. Call 606-475-1683 or visit them on Facebook, Eastside Kids Boutique in Grayson.
Back here at the Palace as we get you ready for Raceland and Fairview. Let's take a look at some numbers in this one. Both teams very comparable from the field goal percentage stand of things. 42.9 for the Eagles, 42.4 for the Rams. Eagles shoot a little better from long range, 35.5 to 28.8. Very similar from the free throw line, 68%, 67% for the Rams. Fairview with a slight advantage on the glass, 28 to 25. Again, Fairview trying to get to even 500 on the season. The Rams 3 games under 500 now. They've got some work to do to try to get it to a chance at at least a 500 season with a win tonight. They need to win against Greenup County on Monday and then Lawrence County on Friday. That would get them at an even 15-15 going into the district tournament. Leading scorer for the Eagles, Tanner Johnson, 21.2. Christian Large at 16.1. Well, this one should be a dandy. Again, both teams very similar in the style of play. They're going to get it up and down the floor. They're going to get after, especially down in the paint. I'm going to be interested to see the matchup tonight with Christian Large and Tanner Johnson, as well as down low with Stephen Day and Connor Thacker. All right, let's take our final break for the national anthem. When we return, tip-off with the Rams and the Eagles on the Cool Hits Sports Network.
Hello, I'm Michael Bowling, Senior Vice President of Kentucky Farmers Bank. When you do business with Kentucky Farmers Bank, you're making an investment in your community. Your money stays local, we never sell your loan, and in turn, we invest in local families, churches, schools, and charities. We believe in our community, and that's why we are the better bank for loans.
Kentucky Farmers Bank, the better bank for loans since 1931. Located in Ashland, Summit, and Catlettsburg. KentuckyFarmersBank.com, member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
If you're looking for the best pizza in Carter County, look no further than Tyler's Pizza. Also be sure to check out our daily lunch specials, wings, salads, subs, sandwiches, dinners, sides, desserts, and our world-famous Thai Zone. Tyler's Pizza, 120 Cross Street, Olive Hill, Kentucky. Phone number 606-286-4583. Tyler's Pizza is a proud supporter of local high school sports.
Pure Country Chevrolet in Grayson is working hard every day buying and trading for the nicest used vehicles in the area. With over 150 used cars in our huge dealer inventory, odds are we'll have the car you want at the price you need. And as always, we'll buy your vehicle even if you don't buy one of ours. We also have new rides arriving daily, so come out. Look us over for your next auto need. With 4 locations, we're easy to get to, so don't wait. Come and let us help you have the vehicle you deserve at the best deal every time. On the web, purecountryauto.com, or call us 606-474-5116. Pure Country Chevrolet, find new roads.
Raceland Christian Church, 210 Caroline Road, wishes all of our area athletes the best as they compete in their respective seasons. May you be encouraged by your church family to run with endurance the race set before you in such a way as pleases Jesus, so that you gain the prize that never fades away. Raceland Christian Church meets Sunday at 9 a.m. and 11 a.m. at 210 Caroline Road, Raceland. Visit us online at racelandchristian.com.
Back here at the Palace, ready for tip-off as the Rams and the Eagles get ready to square things off here in the Palace. Our officiating crew tonight, Ryan Tomalonis, Mikey Wisman, and Davey Anderson.
Thank you. And now here
All right, let's meet our starting lineups first with the Fairview Eagles. Starting in the backcourt, a 5'7" junior guard, number 0, Tamel Smith. He's joined by a 6'2" senior, number 1, Tanner Johnson, rounding things out. 5'10" sophomore, number 5, Tanner Reese. In the front court, 6' sophomore, number 2, Isaac Johnson, and a 6'3" junior, number 23, Stephen Day. Again, Smith, Johnson, Reese, and Day, the starting 5 for the visiting Eagles. And now the starting lineup for the Raceland Rams. As the lights are out and the strobe lights flashing from behind the bench. Joe Bryan's starting lineup will look like this. At guard, a 6' junior, number 4, Christian Large. He's joined by a 5'8" senior, the point guard, number 11, Landon Newman. Rounding out in the backcourt, 6' 8th grader, number 12, Jonah Arnett. The front court, 6'4" sophomore, number 24, Connor Thacker. And the man in the middle for the Rams, 6'6" junior, number 44, is Connor Sutton. Again for the Rams, Large, Newman, Arnett, Thacker, and Sutton. Fairview will be decked out in the red jerseys tonight. Red tops and bottoms, red and black accents around the shorts and the tops. Fairview in white across the chest, and the white numerals on the front and the back. Rams in the home whites tonight. Orange and black trim on the shorts and the shirt. Rams across the chest in black, and the black numerals on the front and the back outlined in orange. Rams will work it right to left as I view it here from the Palace. Stephen Day and Connor Sutton, center court, ready to get this basketball game underway. Mikey Wisman will be our referee. Dave Anderson, Ryan Tomalos ready to go. And we're ready for basketball here at the Palace. Ball's in the air, tipped into the backcourt. Landon Newman corrals it down for the Rams. He'll hand it off, and off we go. Newman trying to see what he's got, looking a little bit of zone pressure, 2-3 that is. Really marking Sutton down underneath. Just working a two-man game between Arnett. Here's Thacker at the high post, brings it back off to Newman. He thought about pulling the trigger on the 3, gives it off to Arnett. He will launch the 3. It's in the mark, up the mark, no good. Long rebound out to Day. In transition. Ball stolen away on the far sideline. Here's Large. Launches it off to Arnett. Off the backside, good. Nice find there to get it to Arnett from Christian Large. And it's 2-0 Rams. Here's Day with a 3 off the mark, no good. Johnson with a rebound on the baseline. Tamel Smith wants a 3. It's front iron short. Sutton has the rebound. Here's Newman into the front court. 2-0 lead. Large next to the Fairview bench. Newman into the keyhole, stops, reverse pivots, goes off the Large. Still looking at 2-3 zone, if you will. Newman wants a 3, high arcing shot, tickles the twine as it flies through. 5-0 with a Ram Pharmacy 3 ball. Here's Isaac Johnson, feeds it off to Day. Day pumps. Pitches it out to Reese. Now Johnson in between the rings. 3 on the way is good. Isaac Johnson splashes it home from downtown Tripletown. 5-3 our score, Newman front court. Brings it near side, gives it up. Trying to make him place. Back door. Here's a lob to Christian Large, and he puts it up off the window. Is good. His first points of the ball game. It's 7-3. Day stopped on the block. Here's Johnson. Tries to knife his way inside. Kicks it out to Reese in the corner. Spot up threes on the way. In and out, no good. Tanner Johnson with a rebound. And a shot up, and he's fouled. And he'll go to the line and shoot 2. They'll get the foul on Jonah Arnett. That's his first, team's first. And Tanner Johnson will step to the free throw line and shoot 2. First one is up, is good. Johnson, a 76.6% free throw shooter, nets them both. His first points of the contest. and the lead's down to 2. Newman gives it up, gets it back, goes inside the keyhole. 16-footer's good. Newman's 5th point of the night. 9-5, 4-point edge for the Rams. Tamel Smith into the front court, looking at a man-to-man. Newman slides with him to the near sideline. He'll pull the trigger. Three's on the way. It tickles the twine as it flies through, and the lead's down to 1. Both of these teams like to shoot the 3. And for some reason here in this building as of late, they've been going down. Newman wants another one. That one's too stiff. Isaac Johnson has the rebound. And Day called for a carry on the far sideline. So the turnover gives it back to the Rams. Leading by 1 here in the first. Still in that 2-3 zone are the Eagles. Here's Large all alone. 3 from the corner. Boom.
3 for Christian Large.
Large with his 5th point of the night. A Ram Pharmacy triple. The lead's back to 4. Day wants a 3. It's on the way. It's front iron short. Sutton takes the rebound underneath. Chance to add to the 4-point lead. Newman front court. Nobody closes out on him. Now they step up top. It's Reese. Here's Thacker, looks it off Arnett. Left side 3 on the way. Yo, in and out, no good. Sutton tries to tip it back in. Here's Reese. Loses his dribble, gives it off to Day in the paint. He's working on Thacker. Looks at a double team, comes near side. Reese for a 3, yes! Tanner Reese. Leads down to 1. Fairview 3 for 7. Raceland 2 for 5 from long range. Here's Newman, straightaway 3. It's on the way for an answer. That one's too stiff, off the mark. Johnson with the rebound. He'll push it out in transition. Streaking to the basket. Floater in the lane's good, and Fairview has the lead. 13-12. Eagles now up by 1. Here's Large. Arnett goes back to Large. Large for the lead. 3's on the way. Yes!
3-ball Large.
8 points for Christian Large. 2-point lead for the Rams. Here's Smith off the baseline, loses the basketball, and it's turned over. Newman with the steal, pitches it out in transition. Large in transition, 3-ball, won't get the roll. Day plucks it off the rim. He'll race it ahead. Goes right at Newman. Newman goes down, all kinds of contact we play through. Ball out to Reese. Smith with a 3, in and out, no good. And a whistle and a foul underneath. Day whistled for the foul, his first, team's first.
Into the lineup for the Eagles, number 12, Tucker Adams.
Tucker Adams comes on as Reese steps off. Here's Newman. Rams lead it by 2. Now a 1-3-1, if you will. Here's Arnett, dribble drive baseline, up and under, move off the window, left it short. Isaac Johnson clears the rebound, strong rebound underneath by him. Chance to tie or take the lead on this trip. Here's Adams tied up underneath, trying to get loose, hounding by Connor Sutton, and Clarence Thompson will use a 30-second timeout. This 30-second timeout is brought to you in part by the good folks at Bowman's Auto Service and Collision Center on Lexington Avenue in Flatwoods. They get your vehicle looking almost brand new again, and they have experienced mechanics that provide quality service work. That's Bowman's Auto Service and Collision Center, Lexington Avenue in Flatwoods, a proud supporter of high school athletics. Good look there inside the Rams huddle. Our crew tonight, MJ McKay and Felicia Collier down on the floor. Executive producer tonight is Mr. Austin Ray. Busy day for the Cool Hits Sports Network. MJ had 2 games with KCU earlier over in Grayson. Knocked those out of the park and then came over here to jump in with us tonight. We had a girls game here earlier that Greenup County defeated Raceland with. And happy to have everybody along with us here tonight. There's a ball inbound. Johnson corrals it back in on the loose ball, kicks it out to Day in the corner. Day goes dribble drive baseline, and Thacker called for the reach in, his first, team second. Here comes Holden Topping into the basketball game. Parker Ison also checks in out of that dead ball for Sutton, as Thacker will take a seat. Smith catches, launches the three, good. Eagles in front by one. Smith with his second three ball of the game, 4 already for the Eagles. Here's Newman. Trying to take away that high post there is Day. And then Ison just lost the basketball out of his hands right in front of the Eagles bench. Thacker quickly back in as he'll replace Landon Newman. 1 point lead for the Eagles. Smith will jog it into the front court. High post to Johnson. He loses the handle on the peel, but there's Adams who goes to the rack and finishes for his first points. Tucker Adams drops it in and makes it a 3-point lead for the Eagles. Here's Large. Looks at a double team. Has it raked out of his hands. He corrals it back in on the near sideline. They'll go back to Large. Large cut off on the baseline by Johnson. Thacker wants a tie. It's on the way. Got it!
Thacker for 3.
All knotted at 18 on a Ram Pharmacy 3-ball. Here's Johnson. Works off a screen from Tanner. Hands it off to Tanner. He curls into the keyhole. Stops there. Adams takes it to the left. Inside of 1 minute to play here in the first. All tied at 18. Both teams played very physical basketball games last night. Which one has the most left in the tank? And then ball goes out of bounds as Day can't haul it in. Turnover number 4 for the Eagles. So the Rams will get it back with 43 seconds to play here in the first in an 18-18 affair. Arnett will jog it into the front court. Ison skips it off to Large. Large drives on the baseline, 17-footer. That was partially blocked. Johnson, Euro step, finger roll, good. 22-18, 16 seconds to go in the frame. Arnett, Large all alone. 3 for the lead. No, in and out. Topping with the rebound. Kicks it off to Ison. Here's Arnett. 3 for the lead on the way. No. Thacker turns in the corner at the horn. Count it! 21-20 after 1 quarter of play. Second quarter when we return after this on the Cool Hits Sports Network.
In addition to the Greenup location, Stultz Pharmacy's newest location is at 437 James Hanna Drive in South Shore, but has retained the name you know and love, McDonald Pharmacy, with the same great service you'll find in the Greenup location, with free delivery service and their convenient drive-thru. Get your vaccinations and allergy shots, and of course, great prescription service at Stultz Pharmacy in Greenup and McDonald Pharmacy, James Hanna Drive, South Shore.
Stultz Pharmacy. I'm April Perry, the CEO of Kentucky Farmers Bank. On average, our employees have been with Kentucky Farmers Bank for over 10 years, and that is important to you and us. We want you to know who you are dealing with. Whether you are financing a new home, buying a car, or remodeling your kitchen, Kentucky Farmers Bank is the better bank for all your needs.
Kentucky Farmers Bank, the better bank for all your financial needs since 1931. Located in Ashland, Summit, and Catlettsburg. KentuckyFarmersBank.com. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
21-20, Raceland in front by 1 after 1 period of play. As we welcome you back here to the Palace. Fairview with the basketball to start quarter number 2. Here's Day, high post. Hands it off there to Tanner Johnson. Johnson steps in, gets to the lane. Floater from 8, get the roll. Ball tipped into the hand of Adams. He'll turn, put it up off the window, good. Eagles back in front by 1. Topping. Gives it off to Thacker. Thacker wants another 3. No, front iron short. Ball tipped around. Large tries to haul it in. He can't get to it. And then stolen away in the backcourt. Nice hustle play there by Parker Eisen. Here comes Topping, knifing his way through. Draws contact off the window and a foul. Tanner Johnson tried to rotate over and take the charge. Just was a little bit tardy getting to the spot. As he picks up his first, team second. And Holden Topping will go to the free throw line. The Johnson Chiropractic free throw line for 2. When joint and muscle pain slow you down, let Doc get your body realigned. 606-473-5151. Topping a 58.8% free throw shooter, misses the first one more. Eisen fires. That one's good. We're even at 22. Topping drops in his first point of the night. Here's Adams. 3 ball on the way too stiff, but a long clinging rebound all the way out to Isaac Johnson. He'll launch the 3. Won't stay home. Tanner Johnson with an offensive rebound. And then a turnover in the backcourt. Large races it ahead, slows it down after coming across the midcourt stripe. He's got 8. Finds a seam to the lane, goes out into the corner. Here's Topping, steps through off the right side window, can't get it home. Smith in transition, left that one short. You got to wonder how much this is because of the teams, the way they played last night in 2 very physical battles. The legs just not there. We've seen a lot of shots fall front iron short, and that's usually when the legs are gone. Here's Eisen. Can't haul it in easily. Nice give inside to Sutton, and he puts it off the window. The Rams back in front by a deuce. Here's Tanner Johnson, kicks it out the corner to Adams. Inside to Day, and he's held as soon as the ball goes inside. That one should be on Topping, and it is. That's his first, team's 3rd. Joan Arnett back in the basketball game as Topping will take a seat. 6:03 to play here in the half. Day with a long 2. They'll call that a 2 and a timeout, a 30-second timeout, as we're even at 24. 5:58 to go here in the opening half. Again, that 30-second timeout brought to you in part by Bowman's Auto Service and Collision Center, Lexington Avenue in Flatwoods. A proud supporter. Great look there inside the huddle with the Rams. Stay with us at the half. We'll check the scoring and stats of this one. Other games that have gone final earlier today, we'll check scores on those as well. Boyd County fell late at home today against Harlan County. Russell bounced back with a nice win on the road against Bath. Out of the timeout, here's Eisen. Tries to throw it inside, looking for Sutton. They'll say Isaac Johnson touched it last, and it'll stay with the Rams underneath their own bucket. Arnett to bring it in. Finds Large out of the corner. Large attacks, fade away from 14's good. His 10th point of the night. The Rams back in front by 2. Quickly in transition, the Eagles. Here's Isaac Johnson down the center of the lane. Gets the soft touch off the box. His 5th of the night. We're even at 26. Great basketball game we've got going on right here. Here's Arnett. Thacker. And he walked. He sure did. He didn't get the basketball on the floor quick enough. Only the second turnover of the contest for the Rams, though. Here's Smith. Here's side Adams. Now Day. 3's on the way. It's off the mark. No good. Thacker claims the rebound. Large. Dribble drive baseline. Sutton with the stick back attempt. Won't stay home. Smith comes away with the basketball. Isaac Johnson. Tanner Johnson. 3 straight away. No. And then a turnover in the front court. Here's Adams, feeds it off to Smith. He'll step in, trying to kick it underneath, and it throws it off the knee of Jonah Arnett. Nice feed inside to Sutton, and he can't hit the point-blank shot. Thacker threaded the needle to get it to him. Here's Smith all alone. Three's on the way. Good. And a timeout requested. And is it going to be a 30 or a full? They're bringing out the chairs. It is a 30-second timeout with 4:20 to go. Nope, they're going to take a full. We'll take it as well. Back in 60 seconds on the Cool Hits Sports Network.
Hi, my name is Brian Horton, Mission Strategist for the Churches of the Greenup Baptist Association. We exist to revitalize, mobilize, and multiply New Testament churches in Northeast Kentucky and the world. The Churches of the Greenup Association are moving forward together in the Great Commission work. If you live in Lawrence, Boyd, Greenup, Carter, or Elliott counties, I want to invite you to attend one of the Greenup Baptist churches this coming Sunday. Once there, I know you will find a community of people who will welcome you and love you. For more information, go to greenupbaptist.org.
Where does your money go? When you bank with us, your deposit becomes your neighbor's loan. A real estate agent sells a house. They get a commission. They deposit it with us. We use it to make an auto loan to one of our customers. Hometown people helping each other grow. That's what it's all about. First and People's Bank and Trust Company. Member FDIC. We are the home office.
Out of the timeout, Rams with a basketball, down by 3. Here's Newman out of the corner. Thacker trying to post up inside. Newman stops in the lane. He's tied up, gets it away to Large. Thacker still trying to post up, working on Isaac Johnson. Here comes the lob. He's triple team, kicks it in, goes up, and he's fouled. Nice move underneath to get the ball that got loose from him. And he'll go to the free throw line for 2. They'll get that one on Day. That's his second, team's third. And Connor Thacker will step to the Johnson Chiropractic line for 2. 64.7% free throw shooter. Puts the first one up and gets it home. Day will have to sit the remaining 350. And Braden Hamilton. We'll have to check the name. That's not the name I had on the roster. We'll get I guess they've changed the jersey number for someone, but either way, Thacker hits both and cuts it to 1. Here's Johnson, 3 ball, good. Tanner Johnson with 9. 32-28. Jonah Arnett with an answer. A Ram Pharmacy triple. It's down to 1. Both teams have hit 6 threes in this basketball game. Tanner Johnson muscling his way in off the right side. Good. With a little teardrop there on the baseline. Johnson with 11. Newman stops, pops, 3's on the way, too stiff. Tamel Smith with a rebound. Tanner Johnson, 3, no, won't stay home. Newman slows things down. Chance to tie on this trip with a 3. They're bringing off the Large. Large curls, fade away on the baseline, left that one short. Fights, gets his own rebound. Thacker for the tie. Yes! He's got it.
Thacker for 3.
Thacker with 11. 7th Ram Pharmacy triple by the Rams here in the first half. Dare I call it a 3-party. Shot in and out, no good. Arnett with a rebound. Arnett stops on the free throw line, and the Rams have the lead. His 7th point of the night. 36-34. 2 minutes to play in the half. Here's a nice take off the right side by Tucker Adams to even the ball game. Man, don't flinch. You're going to miss it. Here's Arnett. Little step back from 18. Left that one short the whole way. Tamel Smith racing it ahead. Stops in the keyhole. Feeds it back to Adams. 3 balls on the way. Monty. Tucker Adams with 9. That one was from way downtown. 39-36. At this pace, it's the first one to 90 wins. Here's Eisen. Hounded there by Adams. And then Adams just takes it away from him. Adams ties up, gets it away from Johnson. They'll bring it near side Smith. Tanner Johnson, 3's on the way. No. Another rebound by Connor Thacker. Newman slows things down. Inside of a minute to play here in the half. Stay tuned with me at the half. We'll check all the scoring and stats of this one. Eisen spins out, has it raked out from behind. And it was touched last by Fairview.
Connor Sutton back in the lineup for Raceland. Getting lineup for Raceland, number 10, Jacob Waller.
Jacob Waller checking into the basketball game. Ball tipped out to the far sideline. Eisen and Thacker go to the bench. So Arnett will bring it in. He'll pitch it to Newman in the backcourt. 3-point lead for the Eagles. We've gone back and forth in a seesaw affair. Sutton wanted it on the post. They'll skip it over to Large. 3 for the tie. Won't go home. Fairview saying 1-1. They want the last shot of the half. Tamel Smith will take the basketball. They'll just jog it around the perimeter. 15 seconds to go. I would imagine it'll start back with Smith and they're looking for Tanner Johnson. They'll jog it toward Johnson. And then a whistle and a foul with 7 seconds to go as Jonah Arnett's going to pick up his second. Team's 4th. Here comes Topping back in to replace Arnett. So on the near sideline, you got to look for the guy that's inbounding the basketball to get it right back. They'll skip it across to Isaac Johnson. 6 seconds. He's going to size it up and travel toward the basket, puts it off the window, can't get it home, and that's the end of the first half. And then Isaac Johnson comes down, a little gimpy on his ankle there as well. At the half, Fairview 39, Raceland 36. Halftime show when we return after this on the Cool Hits Sports Network.
Does your gas station or convenience store need a facelift? If so, call River City Builders at 473-4112 for your remedy. Big or small projects, River City's Builders is a company for all your needs. We have extensive experience in the petroleum industry, from routine gas dispenser and canopy maintenance to above-ground, underground tank and piping work to full-blown remodels and new builds. Call River City Builders at 473-4112 for all your petroleum needs. We'll cover your back and keep your customers pumping gas.
For those on the go, the smoothie connoisseur, the break room favorite, and for those that just never quite have it all, Clark's has what you need to keep your day on track. Make life easier and keep your busy schedule moving forward with everything you need at Clark's. Clark's Pump and Shop. Return, refresh, refuel.
Hi, my name is Brian Horton, Mission Strategist for the Churches of the Greenup Baptist Association. We exist to revitalize, mobilize, and multiply New Testament churches in Northeast Kentucky and the world. The Churches of the Greenup Association are moving forward together in the Great Commission work. If you live in Lawrence, Boyd, Greenup, Carter, or Elliott counties, I want to invite you to attend one of the Greenup Baptist churches this coming Sunday. Once there, I know you will find a community of people who will welcome you and love you. For more information, go to greenupbaptist.com. greenupbaptist.org.
In addition to the Greenup location, Stultz Pharmacy's newest location is at 437 James Hanna Drive in South Shore, but has retained the name you know and love, McDonald Pharmacy, with the same great service you'll find in the Greenup location, with free delivery service and their convenient drive-thru. Get your vaccinations and allergy shots, and of course, great prescription service at Stultz Pharmacy in Greenup and McDonald Pharmacy, James Hanna Drive, South Shore.
Stultz Pharmacy.
Halftime here at the Palace, and a good one that's going on. Raceland soared out to a quick lead in this ball game. They led it 7-3. Fairview got back in it, and we've gone back and forth the rest of the way. The Rams led it 21-20 after one. Connor Thacker knocked home a triple to end the first quarter, but Fairview got the last laugh of the first half, if you will. They outscore the Rams 19-15, and they lead it by 3 in the locker room. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll take a look at our numbers from the first half of play. That's as we continue the coverage here on the halftime show on the Cool Sports Network.
You know, financial security begins at home with home ownership. If you've been putting off looking for a home because you think you can't afford it, you owe it to yourself to check out Members Choice Credit Union. Members Choice Credit Union has programs for first-time home buyers and more to help put you in the home of your dreams. Call, click, or stop by Members Choice Credit Union today.
Members Choice Credit Union, NMLS 411945, Equal Housing Lender. Call for additional information. Other restrictions may apply.
With winter around the corner, it's time to tame or to remove those trees that could damage your property and cost you thousands of dollars in repairs. Don't wait until it's too late. Call the tree experts at Orcutt's Tree Service and Stump Removal at 606-356-8850 to schedule your free estimate. Orcutt's Tree Service and Stump Removal in Olive, Kentucky are proud sponsors of local high school sports.
When you shop and invest locally, you put in motion a sequence of actions which multiplies the money that is available in our area to create jobs and provide emergency services, police, and fire protection, as well as improving the quality of education in our local schools. Shop and invest locally whenever you can. First in People's Bank and Trust Company, member FDIC. We are the home office.
Raceland Christian Church, 210 Caroline Road, wishes all of our area athletes the best as they compete in their respective seasons. May you be encouraged by your church family to run with endurance the race set before you in such a way as pleases Jesus so that you gain the prize that never fades away. Raceland Christian Church meets Sunday at 9 a.m. and 11 a.m. at 210 Caroline Road, Raceland. Visit us online at racelandchristian.com.
Halftime here at the Palace with Fairview in front of Raceland, 39-36. Let's take a look at our numbers in the first half. For the Eagles, 48.4% from the field. That's 15 of 31, 7 of 20 from downtown, 35%. Tamel Smith with 3 triples in the first half of play. Only 2 free throws attempted by the Eagles. Those were both by Tanner Johnson, in which he hit both. 6 rebounds by Johnson, 20 total for the Eagles in the first half. They turned the basketball over 7 times. Tanner Johnson leads the way with 11. Tucker Adams and Tamel Smith each have 9. For the Raceland Rams, 40.6% from the field, 13 of 32, 7 of 17 from downtown, 41.2%. Connor Thacker, 3 for 4 from long range. He has 2 free throws. Raceland 3 for 4 from the free throw line for 75%, 14 rebounds, 5 on the offensive glass. Connor Thacker leads the way with 6 rebounds in the contest. 4 turnovers for the Rams. Thacker has 11. Christian Large with 10. 39-36, our score at the half. We'll take our final break. When we return, we'll get you some scores from around the area and get you ready for the second half as we continue in the halftime show on the Cool Sports Network. 39-36, our score at the half. We'll take our final break. When we return, we'll get you some scores from around the area and get you ready for the second half as we continue in the halftime show on the Cool Sports Network. 39-36, our score at the half. We'll take our final break. When we return, we'll get you some scores from around the area and get you ready for the second half as we continue in the halftime show on the Cool Sports Network. In the halftime show on the Cool Sports Network.
Hey fans, would you do anything to support your team? What about switching your checking account? With Ashland Credit Union's debit card, you can support your favorite team without changing your spending habits. Every time you make an eligible purchase with your debit card, Ashland Credit Union donates 10 cents on your behalf to the Senior Assistance Program. So come on in and sign up for your team debit card at Ashland Credit Union, 1300 Central Avenue in Ashland. Membership eligibility required, federally insured by NCUA.
When you want real, authentic Mexican menu items, you want Tres Hermanos Nunez. Accept no substitutes. None compares. Fajitas, tacos, burritos, quesadillas, chimichangas, even vegetarian choices. A kids menu, desserts, and salads. A tasty, budget-pleasing selection for you and your family, unlike any others. Should be your first and only choice for authentic Mexican all throughout the tri-state. Ashland, Greenup, Grayson, Paintsville, Canova, South Point, Olive Hill, and Cannonsburg. Tres Hermanos Nunez, the best around.
Doubt, stress, anxiety, frustration, that was yesterday. Today is your day to get back on track to a brighter future. At Ashland Community and Technical College, we're open and ready to help now. With ridiculously affordable, amazingly flexible classes that can lead to highly paid positions in IT, healthcare, and more. The real world's tough, but not as tough as you. Visit kctcs.edu/find your career.
Gillum Drug, 1237 Carter Avenue, Ashland, is a locally owned pharmacy devoted to providing excellent customer service. Not found at the chain drug stores, Gillum Drug carries over-the-counter meds, wonderful seasonal decor, creek bottom candles, jewelry, and specializes in skincare products. Gillum Drug offers allergy shots and all immunizations with no appointment needed, and Gillum Drug will treat you like family. Stop by today and experience it. Gillum Drug, 1237 Carter Avenue, Ashland, next to Domino's.
You know, financial security begins at home with home ownership. If you've been putting off looking for a home because you think you can't afford it, you owe it to yourself to check out Members Choice Credit Union. Members Choice Credit Union has programs for first-time home buyers and more to help put you in the home of your dreams. Call, click, or stop by Members Choice Credit Union today.
Members Choice Credit Union, NMLS 411945, Equal Housing Lender. Call for additional information. Other restrictions may apply.
Doubt, stress, anxiety, frustration, that was yesterday. Today is your day to get back on track to a brighter future. At Ashland Community and Technical College, we're open and ready to help now. With ridiculously affordable, amazingly flexible classes that can lead to highly paid positions in IT, healthcare, and more. The real world's tough, but not as tough as you. Visit kctcs.edu/find your career.
Getting ready for the second half of action here between Raceland and Fairview. A dandy of a basketball game in the first half. Some other scores to pass along to you. Morgan County leads Rowan 31-25. Earlier games today, Russell defeated Bath County 80-67. And Harlan County knocked off Boyd County 71-63. Ashland was victorious in Tomcats' final game of the regular season today, defeating Spring Valley 78-48. They'll finish the regular season at 18-10. And we are underway here in the second half. Raceland with the basketball. Here's Newman for a three. It's on the way. No, too stiff. Tanner Johnson with the rebound. Reese with a three in and out. No good. Arnett clears the rebound. Sutton on the baseline. Spins. Hook shot up. Good. Soft little touch by Connor Sutton. And the lead's down to one. Both teams back on the floor with their starting five here to get things rolling in the second half. Here's Isaac Johnson. Gives it off to Tanner. Tanner starts to attack. Cut off nicely there by Christian Large. Day sizing up. Thacker pumps off the right side, and he's fouled on the way up. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. Question is, which one got him? They'll get it on Connor Sutton. That's his first, team's first. And that'll send Tanner Johnson to the line for 2. Or excuse me, Stephen Day to the free throw line for 2. My mistake. First one is up, is good. Day is 73.8% free throw shooter.
Tucker Adams returns to the lineup for Fairview.
And he hits both. 41-38. Lead is 3. For the tie, 3 ball short. Sutton with the stick back.
Sonny with the putback.
And then Day buries another long 2. 43-40. That's 2 long, and I mean long 2s that he's knocked in tonight. That's been just mere inches from being a long triple. 3-point lead for the Eagles. Thacker backs it out, takes it off to Newman. Double teamed on the entry pass to Thacker, to Sutton is stolen away. Johnson in transition, misses the 3. Landon Newman claims the long clanged rebound. And then gets the soft roll off the back of the iron as it tumbles through. And the lead's down to 1. Newman with 7. Here's Johnson curling out of the keyhole, and a whistle and a foul. Look at that one on Arnett. That's his 3rd, team's 2nd of the half. And he'll take a seat. Parker Ison returns. Mitchell Cox comes on for Tanner Reese. Fairview basketball. Adams to bring it in. Gets it into Day. Day puts it on the deck. Spins. Goes with the left hand. Can't get it to go home. Sutton with his 6th rebound. Thacker in transition, has his pocket picked. Adams out in transition, layup off the right side, missed it. Day finishes, and a foul there as he can't get it to go home, but he was fouled on the way up. Newman picks up his first, team's 3rd. Day is 73.8% free throw shooter on the season, averaging 18 points, nearly 8 rebounds a game. First free throw was up, is good. Second one on the way. Goes home as well. Give Day 8 in the ball game. Inside of 5 minutes to play here in the 3rd. Entry pass down low. Sutton, hook shot on the baseline, won't stay. Tanner Johnson with a rebound. Racing to the rack. High up off the window, no good. Another rebound by Connor Sutton, his 7th. 3-point lead for the Eagles. This game has gone back and forth throughout much of the contest. Here's Newman. Little teardrop off the left side is good. 9 points for Landon Newman. Leads down to 1 again. And Newman with a steal on the backside. They try to feed it into Day. Great read there by him. A bucket on this trip will give the Rams the lead. Thacker steps in. 15-footer right side, good. And the Rams back out in front as Thacker's 13th goes through. 4 minutes to play in the 3rd. Great basketball game here tonight. Cox hands it off to Day. He looks at a double team. Cox a long 3, too stiff. Christian Large pulls out the rebound, races it ahead, kicks it off to Sutton and throws it out of bounds. Here comes Reese back in as he'll get Mitchell Cox. Jonah Arnett returns for Connor Sutton. Smith brings it in right next to the trash can at the end of the Rams bench. Tucker Adams, who had a big first half off the bench, Has it raked out of his hands, but right to Tamel Smith. 15-footer from the free throw line. Friendly roll over the front of the iron. Smith's 11th, and the Eagles back in front by 1. Ison wants it out of the corner, gives it to Thacker. Thacker turns, faces the basket, reverses to the far side to Newman. Newman will back it out, reset here with 3:15 to play. Newman spins. Ison, 3-ball, that's blocked. And then Adams with a foul after the rebound. They'll get that one on Parker Ison. That's his first, team's 4th. Here's Topping back on for Ison. 47-46. 3:01 to play here in the third. Smith looks at a double team, racing at him. He's tied up, loses the handle on the basketball, and Clarence Thompson burns a timeout right in front of his bench. And 30-second timeout. It's brought to you in part by Bowman's Auto Service and Collision Center on Lexington Avenue in Flatwoods. They get your vehicle looking almost brand new again, and they have experienced mechanics that provide quality service work. That's Bowman's Auto Service and Collision Center. Lexington Avenue in Flatwoods, a proud supporter of high school athletics. Rams back here Monday night with Greenup County. 7:30 tip-off. Will be on the air with countdown to tip-off at 7:10. And then they'll finish things off on Friday with a visit from Lawrence County. Again, that game can be found right here on Cool TV at 7:30 and 7:10 pregame. District tournament gets started on the 20th up in Vandsburg. All the district tournaments this year really far away from the normal areas. As Thacker rakes this one out from behind. He'll take it to the rack off the left side, too stiff. Day with the rebound and a foul in the backcourt. We'll get Thacker there on a frustration foul. That's his second, team's 5th. The districts this year, 61st in Fleming, 62nd in West Liberty at Morgan, 63rd in Vanceburg, 64th is at Boyd County as Tamel Smith splashes home another triple, 14 for him tonight. That's the 8th 3-ball by the Eagles in this ball game. And then a foul for an illegal screen on Raceland as Holden Topping called for his 2nd of the ball game, 6th of the half. And a chance for Fairview to take its largest lead of the contest on this trip. Here's Day, a 3, high arcing 3, doesn't go. Arnett, up and under, scoop shot, doesn't go home. Day with a rebound, nearly stolen away, and Large can't keep it in bounds. Great hustle play by Large, but it gets out of bounds on the near sideline. Tanner Johnson will bring it in. Day with the inbound. Faces the basket right in front of Thacker. Attacks, gets in the lane, turns with a little baby hook shot, won't go home. Here's Large out of the corner, 3-ball, no. Here's Day. And then Newman reaches in with a tie-up, and the alternating arrow will keep it with the Eagles. So Johnson to bring it in again for the Eagles on the near sideline. Leading by 4. Smith has it raked away. Tanner Johnson off the left side window, count it. 6-point lead for the Eagles, their largest of the night. As we approach 1 minute to play here in the third. Topping off the left side. Topic will center it up. .49 seconds to play. Newman out top now. Gets a screen, stops, feeds it off into Thacker. Thacker spins off to Arnett. Skip pass to Newman. High arcing three, yes!
3 for Landon Newman.
52-49. Newman's 12th point of the night, another Ram Pharmacy 3-ball. Both teams with 8 each. There's a handoff Smith right in front of his bench. 17 seconds to play in the third. Coach Thompson makes the call for one. Smith sizing up Arnett. 6 seconds now, 5 and 4. He'll cross it over, launch the three on the way, front iron short. Newman with a three-quarter court shot. It draws glass, but he didn't get it away in time. And that'll take us to the end of 3. 52-49 our score. Fourth quarter when we return after this on the Cool Hits Sports Network.
The award-winning florist All That Blooms has a new location, 402 East Main Street, across from Pritchard Elementary in Grayson, with gifts for all occasions including birthdays, sympathy, holidays, and anniversaries. Shop Monday and Tuesday 9 to 5, Wednesday 9 to 2, Thursday 9 to 5, and Saturday 9 to noon, closed on Sunday. Call 474-0390 for All That Blooms at 402 East Main, your full-service florist serving Grayson and surrounding areas. Check him out on Facebook, allthatblooms.com. That's BLOOMZ.
When you shop Grayson Sporting Goods, you're supporting a great family-owned business with new owners and team sales. To celebrate, get all your high school gear, including high school spirit wear. Grayson Sporting Goods also does embroidery and vinyl transfers. Open Monday through Friday, 10 to 5, and Saturday, 10 to 3. Check with Grayson Sporting Goods for extended seasonal hours.
Little jump around, if you will, here at the Palace. We got a good one here. 52-49 after 3. A few fans in attendance there. Our crew down on the courtside cameras tonight, MJ McKay and Felicia Collier, our executive producers, Austin Ray. And we're happy to have all of you with us here tonight on Cool TV. 8 minutes to go here in regulation. Dare I smell overtime? We had overtime in the JV game earlier this evening. Rams pulled out a victory in that one. Can they come from behind here? We'll start the fourth and final stanza with Christian Large on the pine. Connor Sutton in the basketball game. Here's Thacker. Gives it off to Sutton, but he was in a triple team when he threw it into him. Tanner Johnson gives it off to Day. Day starts to attack, and Sutton sends it away, but Day tight roping the sideline. Can't finish it. Thacker, step back 15-footer off the window. Yes. 52-51. Thacker with 15. That's a game high. Here's Johnson with the finger roll off the left side. He has 15. Back to 3. Newman. Cut off there by Johnson in the corner. 7 minutes to play in regulation. A good one here tonight at the Palace. Arnett. Floater up. Won't go, but he's fouled, and he'll go to the line for 2. First team foul against the Eagles here in the second half, as they'll get Smith on the foul. That's only his first. And the 8th grader, Jonah Arnett, 70.4% free throw shooter, to the line for 2. First one is up, is good. (54-52). Arnett with 8. Make it 9. Leads down to 1. Eagles have led it by as many as 6 here in the second half. Here's Johnson. Loses his footing. Day kicks it out of the corner. Smith, catch and shoot 3. No. Off the back of the box. Sutton takes the rebound. Chance for the Rams to regain the lead with a bucket on this trip. Newman hands it off there to Thacker. Arnett takes the pitch out top. Large ready to check in on the next dead ball. Here's Thacker. 3 for the lead. It's on the way. In and out, no good. That ball was halfway down. Day with a rebound. Loses his dribble out near the midcourt stripe. Gets it away to Smith. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Eagles in front by 1. Johnson on the bounce pass near sideline. Goes behind his back, and a whistle and a foul away from the basketball as they'll get that one on Tanner Reese. His first, team second. Newman steps out for the Rams as Large comes back on. Rams down by 1 with the basketball. Here's Sutton inside, and a reach-in foul on Tanner Johnson as he trying to get around Sutton to go for the steal. His second, team's third. Topping to bring it in for the Rams. Good look there from the baseline camera. Lobs it into Sutton, goes back to Thacker. Baseline jumper's good, and the Rams regain the lead. 17 for Connor Thacker, 55-54. Smith wants the lead in transition. Boom! Buries the triple. 57-55. And a timeout by the Eagles. Full timeout. We're back in 60 seconds on the Cool Hits Sports Network.
Hey fans, would you do anything to support your team? What about switching your checking account? With Ashland Credit Union's debit card, you can support your favorite team without changing your spending habits. Every time you make an eligible purchase with your debit card, Ashland Credit Union donates 10 cents on your behalf to the Senior Assistance Program. So come on in and sign up for your team debit card at Ashland Credit Union, 1300 Central Avenue in Ashland. Membership eligibility required, federally insured by NCUA.
When you want real, authentic Mexican menu items, you want Reyes Hermanos Nunez. Accept no substitutes. None compares. Fajitas, tacos, burritos, quesadillas, chimichangas, even vegetarian choices. A kids menu, desserts, and salads. A tasty, budget-pleasing selection for you and your family, unlike any others. Should be your first and only choice for authentic Mexican all throughout the tri-state. Ashland, Greenup, Grayson, Paintsville, Canova, South Point, Olive Hill, and Cannonsburg. Reyes Hermanos Nunez, the best around.
57-55, inside of 5.5 to go in the ball game. Rams down by 2 with the basketball. Here's Sutton, spins in the lane, goes to the left side, soft off the window, can't get it home though. Had a great look there to even the game, couldn't get it home though. And then the Eagles nearly toss it into the bench. Day saves it. He'll get to the lane, up off the window, strong take there by Stephen Day for his 10th. And that gives the Eagles a 4-point cushion inside of 5 to play. Arnett, long-range jumper in and out, no good. Connor Thacker skies in, gets the rebound, tries to put it back up, it won't go. And then a whistle and a foul. As they'll get that one on Thacker, his third, team 7th. We're going to shoot a lot of free throws in this one down the stretch. So we'll come to the other end, and Stephen Day will shoot one in the bonus. 73.8% free throw shooter is Day. Pushes the first one up, is good. One more. That makes it a 5-point lead. This to match the largest lead of the game of 6. Day with 11. He's got a double-double of 11 and 10. Second free throw tickles the twine as it flies through. 61-55. Coach Clarence Thompson screaming from the sideline, let's get a stop here. Here's Thacker. Crosses it over, lost the handle on the pill, but there's Topping. Four and a half to play. A good one here tonight at the Palace. Topping working in front of Adams. Gets a bump, spins, turn around from 8, in and out of the cylinder. Tanner Johnson with a chance to give Fairview their largest lead of the night. Day just below the volleyball line, sizing up Thacker, goes to the corner, Adams. Adams dribble drive, ball's raked away and stolen away. Goes into the hands of Sutton. Here comes the Rams. Large for a three. In and out. No. Backside rebound. Pulled out of there by Tanner Johnson. Time and possession. The Rams have to understand there. Don't need a three at that spot. Here's Johnson. Gets all kinds of contact. No call. Here's Arnett. Large. Dribble drive on the baseline. Stops. Fadeaway jumper. No. Johnson slows it down. Brings it off to Smith. Smith slams on the brakes. He can cut and stop so quick. Here's Day. Left side. Three. Good. 64-55, timeout. Raceland, full timeout. We're back in 60 seconds on the Cool Hit Sports Network.
Are you having trouble keeping your parking lot lit? Is customer safety one of your top priorities? If so, call River Cities Builders at 473-4112 for all your lighting needs. We have bucket truck and boom crane truck services. We have extensive experience in exterior lighting and parking lot lighting maintenance. No need to ever be in the dark again. Remember, call River Cities Builders at 473-4112 for all your lighting needs. We will light your path to success.
For those on the go, the smoothie connoisseur, the break room favorite, and for those that just never quite have it all, Clark's has what you need to keep your day on track. Make life easier and keep your busy schedule moving forward with everything you need at Clark's. Clark's Pump and Shop. Return, refresh, refuel.
Largest lead of the ball game for the Eagles at 64-55. And a chance to blow this one wide open if they can get a stop here defensively. 3:22 to play in the ball game. Rams going to have to find a little magic to keep from falling for the second night in a row in the fourth and final stanza. Here's Newman, gets to the rack. Floater up, it just won't stay down. Ball's loose on the baseline. Another rebound by the Eagles. And then a whistle and a foul. Who did we get the foul on? They'll get the foul on Johnson. His second, team's fourth. Ball raked out of bounds on the far sideline. Topping surveying. Gets it to Newman in the corner. Three ball, that's partially blocked. And then a timeout by Fairview. And a 30 if he has any. Full timeout, back in 60 seconds on the Cool Hit Sports Network.
At James Do It Best Hardware, we are not just another hardware store, we are your hometown home improvement partners, offering personalized service to help you get the job done right the first time. We are also your local steel dealer. At James Do It Best Hardware, our people make the difference.
I love James Do It Best Hardware store.
James Do It Best Hardware, 137 Scott Street in Olive Hill, Kentucky.
When you have business away from home or a planned event far from your comfort zone, you're probably going to need a little help. Let A&A Porta Potties assist you with all your portable toilet needs. Whether on a construction site, planning for an outdoor wedding, or any other outdoor event, A&A Porta Potties are here to assist you. A&A Porta Potties also rents out storage containers, office containers, cooling fans, tables, and chairs. A&A Porta Potties, there is no event too big or too small for us to accommodate you.
Out of the timeout, Eagles basketball. Rams trying to turn up the pressure in the backcourt. Eagles will break the press. Here's Reese. Jump stops. Turns, reverses it back out near the midcourt stripe. Tanner Johnson hounded out there by Arnett and Topping. Dribbles through the pressure, loses the basketball. Rams down 9. Need a stop, and they got it. Now they need some points. 2:30 to play in the ball game. Here's a handoff Large. Large will pull the long triple. It's off the mark, no good. Mitchell Cox, who comes in out of the timeout for Tucker Adams, gets the rebound. Here's Cox out of the corner. And now Fairview playing 5 out. They're going to force Raceland to chase him around the floor. And Connor Thacker picks up his 4th. Team's 8th. So Tamel Smith to the free throw line for 1 in the bonus. Smith has not attempted a free throw tonight. A 68.8% free throw shooter, averaging 10 points a game. Puts the first one up as good, and the lead is 10. One more. Smith with a game-high 18 points now. Second free throw's on its way. It's good. 11-point lead. 66-55. Here's Thacker. Off the window, left side is good. His 19th of the night. And then another turnover in the backcourt. Arnett out of the left corner. Large into a 3. It's on the way. No. Eagles in transition. They'll slow it down and back it out. 66-57. It's a 9-point lead for the Eagles as they're trying to play keep away for this final minute 20. And then the foul finally comes as Landon Newman picks up his second, team's 9th. So after this foul, the rest of the way, Fairview will shoot the bonus. And Tanner Reese will go to the line for 1 in the bonus. 33.3% free throw shooter on the season, averaging just over a point and just less than a rebound a game as he misses the free throw. Thacker puts up the shot, can't get it to stay home. Day with a rebound. Here's Cox, walked right in front of the official. And 1:02 to go in the ball game. Another turnover. Puts Cox on the bench. Adams back in the ball game. Now the Rams going to have to score in a hurry. Here's Newman. Thacker out of the corner. 3 balls on the way. No. Tanner Johnson with a rebound. And then Arnett with the foul out in front court. His 4th, team's 10th. So double bonus the rest of the way now. 51.1 seconds left to go in the ball game. And Day to the line for 2. 6 for 6 from the charity stripe tonight. Nearly a 74% free throw shooter. Hits the first, puts it back to 10, his 16th of the night. He and Tanner Johnson both with double-doubles. Johnson 15 and 14. Day with 14, or check that, 17 and 12. Here's Thacker. Spins in the lane, goes to the right side, counted in 1. And a chance at a 3-point play. So get the foul on Adams, his first, team's 5th. And Connor Thacker to the line for the chance at a 3-point play. Cox back in, Adams steps out. Raceland tonight, 5 of 6 from the charity stripe. Fairview 12 of 13. Thacker misses the free throw. Arnett with the rebound, left it too short. And then a foul underneath. They'll get it on Thacker. That's his 5th, so he fouls out of this basketball game. He'll leave with 22 points and 8 rebounds. Tanner Johnson picks off his 15th rebound of the night. Parker Eisen will come in for Thacker. So Tanner Johnson for double bonus. 15 points, 15 rebounds for Johnson. Free throw is up is good. Fairview tonight 13 of 14 from the free throw line. Adams returns for Cox. Second free throw on the way. That one too stiff. Nearly got his own rebound. Landon Newman comes away with it. Arnett, long 3 straight away, good. 70 to 60. 72 to 60, excuse me. Here's Johnson, missed the bunny. Three ball doesn't go. I got to make an adjustment here. I hit the wrong button on the other side of this. So Arnett fouls out of this basketball game. We got 10 seconds to go.
Into the lineup for Raceland, number 10, Jacob Waller. And at the line shooting for Fairview, number 0.
So Tamel Smith will go to the line for 2. Free throw is up is good. 70 to 62, one more for Smith. Hits them both. 71-62. Large pushes up the 3, no good. Rebound by Adams, and that's your ball game. Final score here tonight, Fairview 71, Raceland 60. Post-game show when we return after this on the Cool Hits Sports Network.
Hey, I'm Aaron.
And I'm Michael. Come see us at Bowman's.
Bowman's can do frame repair. They have a downdraft bake oven for a factory paint finish. And they get your vehicle back to its pre-accident condition with qualified iCar Gold certified technicians. Bowman's is also an ASE certified mechanical shop, providing transmission flushes, steering and suspension services, AC service, oil changes, and tune-ups. That's Bowman's Auto Service, Lexington Avenue in Flatwoods. Call 836-0837. Visit Eastside Kids Boutique in Grayson for the best selection of clothing for boys and girls, including newborns. Eastside Kids Boutique has affordable clothing for every season, including t-shirts, sweaters, hats, and more. Eastside Kids Boutique even has items for that special lady in your life, including home decor, clothing, jewelry, accessories, gift baskets, and more. That's Eastside Kids Boutique, 603 East Main Street in Grayson. Call 606-475-1683 or visit them on Facebook, Eastside Kids Boutique in Grayson.
Hello, I'm Michael Bowling, Senior Vice President of Kentucky Farmers Bank. When you do business with Kentucky Farmers Bank, you're making an investment in your community. Your money stays local, we never sell your loan, and in turn, we invest in local families, churches, schools, and charities. We believe in our community, and that's why we are the better bank for loans.
Kentucky Farmers Bank, the better bank for loans since 1931. Located in Ashland, Summit, and Catlettsburg. KentuckyFarmersBank.com, member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
For those on the go, the smoothie connoisseur, the break room favorite, and for those that just never quite have it all, Clark's has what you need to keep your day on track. Make life easier and keep your busy schedule moving forward with everything you need at Clark's. Clark's Pump and Shop. Return, refresh, refuel.
We all embark on times in our lives when we could use a little help. Whether you need support caring for a senior, an adult with a disability, a veteran, or a loved one recovering from surgery or other health events, First Light Home Care is here for you. When you choose First Light, you get more than a caregiver. Schedule a complimentary consultation by calling 606-393-0669 for companion care and personal care. First Light Home Care is here for you.
Final score here in this one, 71-62. Fairview victorious over the Rams. Let's take you back through this one. Raceland got out to an early lead, only to see Fairview get back in front for the first time in the ball game, and then it was a seesaw battle from there. The Rams hit a 3-ball to end the first quarter. They led it 21-20 after one. Fairview started finding its momentum, especially in transition, and got a 39-36 lead at the half. They were even at the 13 mark through the third quarter of play, and then Fairview outscores Raceland 19-11 in the fourth and final stanza. Their 11-point lead, that was the same as their largest mark throughout the ball game. They held a 10-point lead or better much of the fourth quarter, and they get the third and final meeting here tonight by a final score of 71-60. We'll take a break. When we return, we'll take a look at some numbers of this one. We'll talk with the head coaches and get their thoughts. Wrap it up here tonight from the Palace. Final score 71-62. More after this.
If you're looking for the best pizza in Carter County, look no further than Tyler's Pizza. Also be sure to check out our daily lunch specials, wings, salads, subs, sandwiches, dinners, sides, desserts, and our world-famous Thai Zone. Tyler's Pizza, 120 Cross Street, Olive Hill, Kentucky. Phone number 606-286-4583. Tyler's Pizza is a proud supporter of local high school sports.
Pure Country Chevrolet in Grayson is working hard every day buying and trading for the nicest used vehicles in the area. With over 150 used cars in our huge dealer inventory, odds are we'll have the car you want at the price you need. And as always, we'll buy your vehicle even if you don't buy one of ours. We also have new rides arriving daily, so come out. Look us over for your next auto need. With 4 locations, we're easy to get to, so don't wait. Come and let us help you have the vehicle you deserve at the best deal every time. On the web, purecountryauto.com, or call us 606-474-5116. Pure Country Chevrolet, find new roads.
The award-winning florist All That Blooms has a new location, 402 East Main Street across from Pritchard Elementary in Grayson, with gifts for all occasions including birthdays, sympathy, holidays, and anniversaries. Shop Monday and Tuesday 9 to 5, Wednesday 9 to 2, Thursday 9 to 5, and Saturday 9 to noon, closed on Sunday. Call 474-0390 for All That Blooms at 402 East Main, your full-service florist serving Grayson and surrounding areas. Check them out on Facebook, allthatblooms.com. That's BLOOMZ.
Gillum Drug, 1237 Carter Avenue, Ashland, is a locally owned pharmacy devoted to providing excellent customer service, not found at the chain drug stores. Gillum Drug carries over-the-counter meds, wonderful seasonal decor, creek bottom candles, jewelry, and specializes in skincare products. Gillum Drug offers allergy shots and all immunizations with no appointment needed, and Gillum Drug will treat you like family. Stop by today and experience it. Gillum Drug, 1237 Carter Avenue, Ashland, next to Domino's.
Hey, this is Greg Gibson with Greg Gibson Insurance, and just an announcement, I'm retiring from Major League Baseball. This will be my final season. After 24 years as a Major League umpire, I'm ready to become a full-time insurance guy. So anyway, if you haven't heard about us, check us out on the web, www.greggibsoninsurance.com. Give us a call today. Stop by. We'd love to talk to you about your insurance. Give us a call today. It's Greg Gibson Insurance, helping you make the right call.
Back here at Postgame coverage on the Cool Hit Sports Network. James Collier now joined with Fairview head coach Clarence Thompson. Coach, what a battle here tonight. This was a roller coaster of a ride, but you guys found that fourth quarter momentum that you needed to push this one out for a victory.
Well, from what I've experienced now with Raceland in my time back, it's always a battle. But, yeah, you know, we're up 3 at halftime. We made some mental errors, and when Isaac Johnson went out on that floater and then went down on his ankle and twisted it, you know, same thing happened when we were at the Class A tournament, and then things all went the other direction. But you know what, we're more mature now. As I said previously before the season ever started, they're not used to winning. Fairview's not had a winning program since 14. And to be at 14-14 right now is a major accomplishment, minus that 24 points Manning from last year with the same players and basically with a tougher schedule from what they had. So very proud of them. We found that what we had to do. Tamel Smith's played big the last couple of games. I got some good minutes out of Tucker Adams and Tanner Reese on defensive end. So you know what, little by little we're gelling together, but you know it's been an effort, man, all year.
Well, you could tell Raceland was doing a good job of trying to take away Day, trying to take away Tanner. Tamel got the hot hand and they fed him, and he was really, especially in transition, he was lighting it up from long range.
Yeah, that's the way I pictured Tamel from the beginning of the year. But you know what? We're coming together toward the end of the stretch here, down towards Boyd County when we play them in the districts. And, you know, from the beginning, we wanted to be that team no one wanted to play. And I think little by little, you know, when we played Ashland, we had 3 opportunities to take the lead in the third quarter. Played Boyd County, we were down 8, 6, 4, and then, you know, in the fourth quarter, it got away a little bit. But you know what? We're maturing. We're getting there. And through practices and, as I said, they're learning little by little about what it's like to try and be a winner.
Big things in games like this, the free throws. Tonight, you're 15 of 17. And little things like that on a stat sheet is what really turns a possible loss into a nice win.
Well, today I had a practice, nothing but free throws. Because of that reason, last night against Lawrence County, we were 13 for 21. And against Rose Hill, we were 12 for 24. So I called an hour early, and then we went through nothing but free throws in preparation for this, and it kind of paid off a little bit.
You guys got after it on the window tonight. 41 rebounds. I've got you with Tanner and Steven both with double-doubles, and they really get after it on the glass.
Yeah, you know, Bubba struggled a little bit in the beginning, and then second half he kind of found his range a little bit, found his game a little bit more under control. You know, I tell these guys a lot, there's a lot of pressure on you, but let the game come to you. You know, through my experience all over the world where I played in every level, you know, yeah, everybody has bad games, but it's the other stuff you got to do to maintain that, to stay in a ball game from a coach's point of view. And that's what I try to explain to them. And little by little, they're learning. We're a young team. Tanner Johnson's our only senior. So, you know what, toward next year, I think we're going to be okay.
How big is it to get the momentum that you guys are gaining right now going into districts? Again, you know, you've got a tough draw with Boyd County, but you're playing what you would feel like is your best basketball of the season.
Oh, without a doubt, we're playing our best right now. You know, to get that win last night against Lawrence County, at the buzzer. Tamel Smith hit a shot at the buzzer. You know, we were up 24, and I started subbing, trying to get some guys play time. And next thing you know, it's a tie ball game with 13.2 seconds to go. And we got lucky and hit that shot. And that's a big momentum shifter for us coming into tonight, you know. But overall, yeah, we're flowing down the hill now. We're at the top, rolling down. I think it's good.
Coach, nice win tonight. Congratulations. Always a pleasure.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Stronger than before.
Coach Clarence Thompson joining us here in postgame. We'll take a break. We'll come back, take a look at some numbers, and wrap it up here tonight from the Palace. Fairview winner in this with 71-62. Our coverage continues after this on the Cool Hit Sports Network.
We can dig it at Callahan Excavating. If you need drainage work, demolition work, mobile home lot preparation, pond cleaning, slip repairs, service line installation, parking lot or driveway work, or help with many other projects, contact Callahan Excavating at 606-225-0570. Callahan Excavating are proud supporters of local high school sports. With winter around the corner, it's time to tame or to remove those trees that could damage your property and cost you thousands of dollars in repairs. Don't wait until it's too late. Call the tree experts at Orcutt's Tree Service and Stump Removal at 606-356-8850 to schedule your free estimate. Orcutt's Tree Service and Stump Removal in Olive, Kentucky are proud sponsors of local high school sports.
We all embark on times in our lives when we could use a little help. Whether you need support caring for a senior, an adult with a disability, a veteran, or a loved one recovering from surgery or other health events, First Light Home Care is here for you. When you choose First Light, you get more than a caregiver. Schedule a complimentary consultation by calling 606-393-0669 for companion care and personal care. First Light Home Care is here for you.
At James Do It Best Hardware, we are not just another hardware store, we are your hometown home improvement partners, offering personalized service to help you get the job done right the first time. We are also your local steel dealer. At James Do It Best Hardware, our people make the difference.
I love James Do It Best Hardware store.
James Do It Best Hardware, 137 Scott Street in Olive Hill, Kentucky.
When you shop Grayson Sporting Goods, you're supporting a great family-owned business with new owners and team sales. To celebrate, get all your high school gear, including high school spirit wear. Grayson Sporting Goods also does embroidery and vinyl transfers. Open Monday through Friday 10 to 5 and Saturday 10 to 3. Check with Grayson Sporting Goods for extended seasonal hours.
Back here in postgame, let's take a look at some numbers in this ball game. We'll start first with the visiting Eagles. 44.2% from the field. That's 23 of 52. 10 of 29 for 34.5% from long range. 15 of 17, 88.2% from the charity stripe tonight. Stephen Day, a perfect 8 of 8 in the contest. 41 rebounds, 15 turnovers for the Eagles. Tamel Smith leads the way for 21 points, 5 of 9 from long range. He had all 4 of his free throw attempts as well. Tanner Johnson throws in 16, grabs 15 rebounds. Day with 17 points and 12 boards, as that leads the way for the Eagles here this evening. For the Rams, 36.9% from the field, 24 of 65, 9 of 30 from long range, 30%. 5 of 7 for 71.4% from the free throw line, 30 rebounds, 9 turnovers. Connor Thacker with 21. Jonah Arnett, Landon Newman each with 12. Christian Large has 10. Well, that's going to look like wrap us up here tonight. I don't see Joe Bryan coming out, so we'll go ahead and call this one an evening. With the win on the season, Fairview will move to an even 14-14 on the year. The loss will drop Raceland to 12-16. The Rams and the Eagles both with 2 games remaining on their schedules. A big thanks to our crew today, as it's been a busy day for the Cool Hits Sports Network crew. MJ McKay had 2 big games over at KCU earlier today. We had the first game here this afternoon with Raceland and Greenup and girls basketball, and then back here tonight for the boys. But MJ McKay, Felicia Collier, Shaylin Newman, Austin Ray, fabulous job by them all day long. Again, your final score here tonight, 71-62. Fairview wins it. For everyone at the Cool Hits Sports Network, Austin Ray, Felicia Collier, MJ McKay, Shaylin Newman, I'm James Collier saying good night, and thanks for tuning in to another broadcast. You've been watching another exciting high school basketball contest on the Cool Hits Sports Network and Cool TV. Tonight's game was brought to you in part by Clark's Pump and Shops of the Tri-State, River Cities Builders, A&A Porta Potties, Stoltz Pharmacy, Greg Gibson Insurance, Callahan's Excavate, James Do It Best Hardware, Ashland Credit Union, Trace Hermanos Mexican Restaurant, Members Choice Credit Union, Ashland Community and Technical College, the Greenup Baptist Association, First and People's Bank, Kentucky Farmers Bank, Pure Country Automotive, Raceland Christian Church, Orcut Tree Services, Gillum Drug, All That Blooms, Grayson Sporting Goods, Bowman's Auto and Collision Center, Eastside Kids Boutique, First Light Home Care, and Tyler's Pizza. This broadcast of high school basketball has been an exclusive sports presentation of the Cool Hits Sports Network and Cool TV.